Okay. music box Rose spoke of. And these must be George's secret cooking spices. I'm not as skilled at the rite as Madame Olivia, but Rose is counting on me, so this has to work. I'll make it work. This compass will lead the way towards Wild Rose and George, wherever they may be. Please do whatever it takes to get them home safely so they can finally have their wedding day.
You know it helps to unmute a mic when you want to talk. So, in case you missed it, because my mic was muted like a dummy, we're running the Tall Tale Wild Rose. We did finish chapter 1 of it the other day, or last weekend, something like that. Weekend before last. I didn't even realize I'd gotten that far in it, but apparently I have. So, we're just chasing down George and Rose themselves. I see a rowboat I want. The island is not completely covered in a storm, but there is one nearby. If I will get you 10, that comes and gives us some grief. Normally I don't run the sloop, but today it just kind of feels right. Just running Tall Tales, the old favorites from way back when. Normally I would not lower the anchor like that either. This is just kind of the way this particular thing runs. Dead ahead. Ooh, something shiny. treasure. That was the music I'm looking for, yes. Before anybody else has a chance to say it. Think we'll find them? I hope we find them. Rotten snake. Leave it to a skelly bomber to mess up a tall tale. Nothing changes. Yeah, see? Skelly bomber. The end of a tall tale. How nice. Why? Because they think it's funny. Oh, it wasn't even the skelly that killed me. That was the snake. Thanks a lot, snake. Rose's pendant. Rose's note. Okay. I think that was Rose. Unfortunately, she didn't make it. Oh, come on, Skellies, leave me alone. Only a treasure chest. Now you see why the rowboat's so important. Oop, it's spinning again. Going that way. Let's see something. I think there was a note in here for us. There we are. It was always you, George. That was why Rook was chasing us. To take you from me. I was so angry. I cut and stabbed and sliced because all I could think of was reaching you. If I'd been careful, I might have heard her behind me. My pendant is glowing in my hand. It burns like ice and weighs more than a mountain. I know death, and this does not feel like death. Today was supposed to be our wedding day. Please will you forgive me? I hope you'll be safe, George. I hope you escape. And she failed to finish the word I love you. Words I love you. Well, sorry, Rose. You missed. Just that random skelly again. Take that. And your friends, too. You failed to protect Rose. She's supposed to live. How can we have a love story where she fails to live? Phooey. And the piggy dies just because. Do we have anything on Lone Cove? Nope. We do have 2 on Sailor's Bounty, though. Might go up and visit that. Off to our left. Well, let's see something. Ahead and just a hair left. That little bitty island over there. So that is one lesson I wish new pirates would learn, is that the wheel does not have to crank all the way over to make the boat turn. It does not necessarily turn faster. Maybe a little sharper depending on your current speed, but does not turn any faster. So I think that might be our destination right there. And then we'll play those side quests after we turn in the Tall Tale. Maybe we'll start the next one. Hadn't thought about it. If that skelly was wearing any breeches, they were probably soiled when I hit him. Yeah, terrible shot. Nope, it's pointing us further on. Not here. Well, we'll see what kind of supplies we can collect here, though. And apparently a treasure. Whole rowboat of supplies. Nice. Who's up for another side quest? Okay. do have a mission here then. Toward the south, just northeast of the trees. And we get a storage crate. Not great, not bad. We'll just continue filling that up. Sometimes the best treasures are not made of gold. This is one of those. Not a crate of anything we can sell straight up for gold, but a useful treasure, shall we say. We emptied that rowboat without having to stroke a single stroke on it. And now, got quite a bit of food. Ways that bar goes around faster. Ton of wood. Ooh, that'll help. Okay. And cannonballs are very useful. We're going to throw that up by the anchor. Or not the anchor, but the harpoons. And I think we're going to continue on our quest. Wait. That's this island, isn't it? Yeah. East of the northern trees and way up north on the beach. Get back in the ground. Nobody asked you. Hard to skelly. There he is. What do you want, you salty bag of bones? There's a lot of protection for this little island. You're now just annoying. Goodbye. We'll sell your gunpowder. Let you live with that thought. Well, in an afterlife anyway. Is this worth money? If need be, yeah. But it's worth money, I mean. Oh, come on! It's only a couple of treasure chests. Why are so many skellies on a little toy island? Nope, that's not the spot either. Northeast of the trees. Out a little ways. Ah. Foul bounty skull. Probably why I left it behind. Not as valuable as some of the other treasures out there. But why? No, that's supposed to be up on the railing. You go up on the railing. I know, it's a distraction from our tall tale, but that's okay. Oh, it's just out in the middle of the beach. Ah. Ready to find sugar? Can live with that. That could be a bit of trouble. She looks like she's sitting low in the water, too. But you keep an eye on it, it'll pop back up again. We're headed just off to the left a bit. It's like the next island. Okay. Cannon Cove. It's a patrol craft. I'm not going to worry too much about. I still think it's the developers keeping an eye on their servers. But I can't prove that. It would make sense, wouldn't it? And when they throw world events out there, they do a good job of it, though. It's one of those ashen wind, whatever thingies. Well, we'll keep an eye on that ship, just to keep a weathered eye on it. But I'm not going to concentrate on it like that. I'm gonna try to keep an island between me and that ship best I can. Wait. It's not pointing at Cannon Cove. That's one of the Ashen Guardians. I had to deal with him. Yeah, for some treasure. And let's face it, if there's one truth to the universe, tall tales don't pay beans. That's why a lot of people don't bother running them anymore. They're just for the storyline and for the fun of it. Right in the middle of the island. Just off the other side beach. I'm just going to throw this aboard ship and go and get the chest and bring it back. You would think a key would be something you could tuck in a pocket and not drop. A key pouch. A key pouch would be very nice right about now. Give me just a minute, folks. I do enjoy a good scam once in a while, just not often. You know, that almost looks like the key is in the desk. If it had been in the drawer, I would have believed it. Well, anyway. That particular scammer was offering solar panel on a condo. Now, condos by nature are similar to apartments, where you do not own the roof, but you do own the inside of the home. Just to give everybody a heads up. So these scammers that want to sell you a solar panel won't win that fight. Up close to the green and the rock. Well, that's right where I hit. Takes 3 of you to get a shot off at me. Okay, well, that's the adventure on this island. It's not our Tall Tale Island. Gold pouch. Live with that. Nice space for one of those skulls or something. King's Bounty. Wrathful King's Bounty. There's a king out there that's putting out bounties against pirates. Dead ahead now. Well, now see, that's not pointing at that island unless it moves. And of course we're on a dead sail. It's about crosswind instead. There we are. He's going off to the right. Boy, when they split up, they do a good job of it. Hint to the left. So Sailor's Bounty might not be it. They could be all the way down Plunder Valley. Okay. I got lost in my own head. Sorry, folks. Yeah, I'd say Plunder Valley is a good bet. And Plunder Valley is important as it's the start of another tall tale. And no, I'm not showing where the journals are. You'll have to discover those for yourselves. Or come back and watch the channel again. I might run the tall tale some more. And do just a journal guide. Supplies. One treasure. Meh. Not a quest. I want to get done. There's a beach off to our left and a beach off to our right. I think I'm going for the beach off to the right. I don't want to spoil surprise of where the start of that tall tale over there is. Then they'll have to watch the channel next weekend when I run that tall tale. If that's the next one on the list. So, folks, don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, share, ring the notification bells, set up the notifications on Twitch, all that kind of good fun social stuff. And, as always, drop a comment, let me know you're there. Love to know I have people following, watching. Swing by the chat box and introduce yourself. Ooh, treasure. Didn't expect that. What did we get? Treasure chest. Haha! And a little bit of gold. This is safer seas, so the value is reduced, but that's okay by me. Nope, no space in that box. That's fine. He is that way. Well, we're gonna go through here, I think. Get to the main interior of the island? No. It's pointing us back. Interesting. See, last time I ran this was a long time ago. He was back on Cannon Cove. It's another destination it could be. So, these tall tales are kind of adaptive.
Finding that silly girl's spirit and watching the light fade from her eye. I wish you could have been there, Georgie. I was magnificent. Oh, no.
Not a very nice captain, are you?
Look, you'll see things my way in time. After all, I'm all you've got left.
Blast. Shot in the back by rotten captain. Come on, ferryman, let me out. Now we know where Georgie is. Captain Rook was in love with Georgie as much as Rose was. And the love triangle didn't go well.
You'll die here, just like Rose.
It's the end of you. No bones, just the pendant. And more skellies. I'm carrying a pendant, so I can't carry a sword in the same hand. Couldn't we put the pendant in an offhand? So you got both halves of the pendant now. Hit but not killed? Really? You just want me to use up all my ammo. Goodbye, buggers. Ah, message in the bottle. Those are supposed to be lucrative now. I wonder how lucrative on the safer seas. Interesting. Okay. Pointing us that way. Oh, no it's not. It's pointing us to that pennant still. Right there. See? Magnetic to it. Okay. Now all we need to do is return the pendants, and we're done. But we do have a Merchant Alliance contract here. Pick up eight crates from Finest Trading Post. Wow. That's a lot. Usually they're like 4. Even for the legends. Wow, 8 crates of stuff. Well, the Sea Post is just around the corner here, so we'll drop in on them real quick. Pick that up. Hopefully it's a delivery spot that's along our route home to drop off George and Rose's pendants. See, there's a Sea Post. Another pretty waterfall there. Really? There were no rocks in the way. Just had to tear up the ship. A little too successful a voyage, huh? Dead sail to the Sea Post. exactly where I was planning to park, but it'll work. Really, game? You have it? Yeah, you have it. Oop. Company shop. The only thing I haven't collected from this guy is a few tattoos and a splash of paint. Otherwise, I've got everything and only one thing not unlocked. Hunt the Kraken more. No, thank you. Alright. Where's all this stuff headed? Port Merrick. So I'm likely to turn the rest of the treasures in at Port Merrick as well, for the simple fact, right now we list as the richest boat on the seas, and guess what? That means they send stuff after us. Skelly ships and Krakens and everybody. Or, like has happened in the past, everybody at once. I think the game gets bored. Now, in the past I have outrun Megalodons, I've defeated Krakens, and I've sunk the Skellies, so I'm not too worried. But anything's possible. We did hit the checkpoint on the Tall Tale, so I'm not too worried. We can always start again. And that'll put us on course. So these things are timed. You need to get there by 11 p.m. on the 18th, today, if we look at our pocket watch, is what, about 5:45 on the 13th? So we got some time. Just course. A bit more northwest. And it's not hard to go hard over on a sloop because that's how they work. Why is it twisting my wheel headed straight for that rock? I didn't tell it to. I'm not interested in their sunken ship here. That's a distraction I don't need right now. If I feel like I'll come back after I'm empty of treasures. I'm not going to worry about that. And that be's the first tower seeable at Port Merrick. So normally if I had somebody else on the ship, I might do some fishing, or they might do some fishing, just to pass the time getting there. I stayed at the wheel this time in case of monsters, and wouldn't you know it, nobody showed up. I can live with that thought, though. And that's a crash. Maybe not bad, but a crash. Not entirely not on purpose. You saw me aim for it. Alright, Rare. I've made your quota of 2. In this case, I'm just going to throw everything on the rowboat. Plane, don't it? They're still out there. Walmart had them for a bit. Is that a roller coaster? Yes, I have reason for taking the rowboat in. See, different spots around town. We could knock a rowboat and drop off treasures. Oop, nope, this was the tavern stop. Ah. Okay, that's all the cargo. Players can't raid those.
They have that mission where you can go
That's a different subject. Once it's in the warehouse, it's safe though. Well, yeah, you can always get raided by the cops. Now, if I was... Why is the party not working again? It cut out on the party. How nice of it. Now, if I was doing this for profit, I would not do them one at a time. I would take each crate up, put it on the desk in front of the person I'm delivering to, or on the ground in front of them, depending, and then deliver them all in one shot and get a bonus. Safer seas, no progression, I don't much care. We could do these one at a time. Let's see, I would normally just stack them in front of her. Now, delivering rum to her makes sense. Plants, well, maybe decoration around the... No, there's no plants decorating the tavern. So why? And cloth? Cloth makes more sense to the clothing store. Why would we deliver cloth here? I don't know. But it is what it is. Now, there's other docks closer to these guys. So let's see if we can make use of some of those docks. You know what? We missed a treasure that's still on board. It's the finest sugar downstairs. Why did we pick this? No, game. Come on. No, I wanted the ladder, not the treasure, you goof program. Yeah, see, missed the sugar. But that's alright. I thought there was a dock over here. That leads to the Reapers area in there. It's kind of their secret place to turn in stuff or do something. I don't know. I don't mess with Reapers. They enjoy messing with me, but I don't mess with them. Well, we're just gonna take to the beach then. Old-fashioned way. Urgent ping delivered. Oh yeah, and for those newer pirates, like the ones on PlayStation right now, see the sunset? Cook something. On a beach. At sunset. I don't know anything to cook right now, but that's okay. That's a fortress. Okay, leave that alone. A minute. You could take a seat there for now. Another skull here. You could take a seat over there. Oh, nope. Just there. You guys are talking at the campfire. Alright. Let's get this at least up the ladder. Well, we got one for gold and one for gold hoarder and one for the order souls, and then the jewel is generic, so it'll go to gold. Not that I get any progress out of Safer Seas. Pirate Legends get next to nothing for treasure here. We'll come down and take care of this. I'm keeping the box. I have reasons for keeping the boxes. This one to the... Yeah, I could have moved things around. It takes care of that. Gold hoarder trinkets, again, I'll keep the box. I like the ashen boxes because they don't turn in except over by the tavern. I like the regular treasure chests because people are less likely to mess with them. There they go, it's just a Joe treasure box. Nothing good in there. Almost everything out here has value. The exception to the rule are the storage crates. Best value they have is if they've got supplies in them. Oh, there's where we parked. Where do we park? I don't remember. Here's the real reason I wanted the boxes. Tall tail bits. Tall tail bits. Okay, we're not pointed north. Need to go north to get that dropped off. Well, that was a nice little distraction. Got a touch bit of gold. Not too bad. Not great, but not too bad. Oh yeah, that's something to mention on here. I have not played any of the shanties on the instruments, although I don't know if those qualify as copyrighted material for Twitch. I'm just avoiding them, just on principle. Trying to avoid getting any kind of copyright problems with them. Just to let folks know that those things are out there, though. And if you plan to do any streaming, be careful what you stream, and be careful if you play anything that could be copyrighted. Now, Sea of Thieves did something intelligent, and I wish other games would do the same, because it prevents problems. If you're running the Disney Tall Tales, if you will, they block you from hearing the music altogether. They just mute it. I mean, even the guy's voice in the cave telling you the dead men tell no tale. It's an iconic bit for the Tall Tale, and it's unfortunate that it's copyrighted material. But that way we don't get in trouble. And honestly, Disney, you put it in the game, or you authorize them to put it in the game, you should allow it on the stream. Seriously. There's a few other things out there that companies like that put in the game on purpose. Why would you put it in there if you don't want it shared with the world? I mean, that's not even music, it's just a line. And back where we started from, Sanctuary Outpost. A pretty little outpost. Nothing much here, just a little village, if you will. Are you done streaming for a while? Don't forget to raid. So, in case there's folks that are new to my channels, just to give you the heads up, Pirate Author is also a streamer. She's sitting in the, well, in the same living room I am, and she plays different games. So if you're after something a little more calming, like watching her build on Minecraft Creative Mode, or Disney Dreamlight Valley, she works on those kind of games. Not as yet. Gotta give it a minute. So we're expecting an incoming raid here. Hopefully we'll get some watchers or followers or someone. Meantime, we'll get this turned in. Did we not give them?
Rose. George. Oh, by the heavens, I can hear them crying out from the pendants. I've never seen a curse this powerful before. I don't know what to do. Come on, Olive. Rose was always there for you, even if it meant she got hurt, so you'd be okay. Well, you're grown up now. Your turn to take the blow.
Well, welcome
I
in.
thank you for all you've done for me.
Don't see where it
But
shows
whatever
this
happens now,
raid
you must not
as yet.
interfere. There's one last ritual I can attempt, but it's forbidden.
Just gotta give it a minute.
Because-
He'll catch up with us.
Because few can take the pain. But even if I don't
Oh, that's a
survive,
possibility.
Rose, well, she'd do the same for me.
There we are, they're reunited.
I did it. Wild Rose. George. They're together at last. They're free from Rook's curse. I don't think they'll be returning anytime soon. But they found one another. Thanks to you. They're eternally grateful. And so am I. But I'll make sure everyone in the Order knows what you did for 2 lost souls today. If anyone can make it to the shores of gold, it's you.
And that's Wild Rose complete. See, 2,400 gold, that's it. Then the only other thing that it pays is whatever random treasures you found, which we already turned in, except for the treasure box. So, I still have my other treasure box. I'm gonna turn this one into these guys. Here, have a box. Probably shouldn't have. I should have kept it, but we still have all those side quests to go on. Well, let's go up north. I got 2 things on that map. I got 2 things on that map. So I filled my quota of time for the Xbox quest that was going on. Sorry if PlayStation characters don't get that, but you guys got exclusives when you first started the game, assuming you got in early on with it. I'm hoping you did. It's a fun game. And I hope to see you on the seas one day. I've yet to meet anybody from a PlayStation. On here. We're gonna have to go a bit more west. It's like west by northwest. And here the boat's turning northeast. Brilliant game. I don't want to go northeast. Hold on, folks. Okay, well, that time it wasn't a scam spammer, it was Mom. Not much better, believe me. At least you know they're trying to sell something. Her, well, she's just trying to get things accomplished. And tell you the same thing 8 times. But that's Mom. Well, what I thought was a captain turned out to just be a Disney monster. But that's alright. At least we're not dealing with a storm for the 5th time in the same stream. That got a little crazy. But as you can see, it doesn't happen every single time. Now, up here to Sailor's Bounty, I am going to make use of that rowboat of mine quite a bit. Being that I don't know what the treasures are that I'm digging up, well, I'm going to take the treasure box with me. I should have kept the other one just to have a spare, but... But we'll get things accomplished. Looks like sunset. Mom killed the rest of the workday on the game here. It's a tree, okay. That was another skelly. As you saw, we did pick up an ammo box. But I'll bring along my ashen chest. The rowboat. Just to clarify, one of them is up north on that northwestern island there. Not the furthest one now, but around the other side of the island. That's the big island that's on the map. This was a little more sand there than I thought. Should be on this little spittle of land here. Here we are. Oh, see, we didn't need that other box after all. And not a thing in the box, right? Nope, there's a flagon or something. Vessel. Alright. That gets that one knocked off the list. The other one's way down south. So we're going to take a look at the other map. It's got 2 on the main island. That's a little more difficult. Well, I'm going to leave you folks to contemplate that. Actually, I'm going to sail out to sea a little bit, so we don't get hit by skellies too much. I have to stop and go upstairs for a moment. We should be out of range of their guns. I hope. Well, we'll find out when we're on the ferry when I get back, so... At least the rowboat will stay there. Not too far for the bombers to get us, I think. Okay, didn't take too long, I hope. Oh, hey, we got two watching. Myself and somebody else. Pirate. So, one of my moderators is also monitoring chat. Please drop us a message in the chat. Welcome it.
You're up to 14 followers.
Yep. Made mention of that earlier on the stream. We're at 14 out of 50. Ooh. Now there's something you want to sit down and immediately see. A galleon patrol craft. Oof. That's that same one that's been plaguing us all day. Might just have to sink him. If he gets too close. So far he's been okay. So far my ship is still there. Where was that? On the northeast side of the island. Oh, doggone, if we aren't already there. Okay. I'll hit the beach with both feet. No, it's up in the green. Both of them are. So, do a little running around. Up in here. Apparently I have a pocket full of supplies. Sometimes a little extra height helps on this game. You can see things. Said the northeast side, didn't I? See, if it were me, I would have parked it right out here. A little more difficult to get to. In the green, though. Nope, not the spot. There's trees on the beach. Contemplate this a minute. Peel and all. Looking north. Trees on the beach. That's that. Due south, well, southwest of it. That'd be in here. I haven't found any dig spots though. Obvious ones anyway. Southeast, southwest of... Oh, no Skelly attacks. Come here, Skelly. Go back to bed. Your little friends too. Now you boneheads can lay there forever. Rocks. The rocks in the picture. Covering the picture with the X's. Doesn't zoom in far enough to see. See? I'm terrible at these X marks. Part of why we're here. Try to get a little better at them. Trees. Southwest of the trees. Into the rocks. Other side of the rock. Nope. Well, yep. There's that one. East of the rock. Same rock we were just looking at. I think this side should be... Oh, that's west of the rock. East of the rock. Earthworms. More earthworms. I'm east of the rock. I'm east of the rock. Come on, game. Play nice. There we are. Silvered cup. Separate by company just for a minute. Now, the other map has us going down south. Put the other treasure on it. Not the southernmost island, that one. If you're ever out running merchants, this is a good source for pigs and chickens without too many snakes. And unless I sadly missed my mark, it should be this chunk of land, I think. What do we have over here? We have another ammo crate. These are sellable as long as they're full. Southern tip of this island. Haha. Buried in the sand. Sorry, Pally. Your fireworks are obvious. That's new. I don't remember seeing shots in the sand before like that. And they're gone just as quick. And that's the end of this map. just checking the other island here. And we'll drive by with the rowboat as well. Make sure you didn't miss anything. Alright. Nothing else of value here except for those piggies. Ammo crate. Ammo pouches. Always useful. Not that you can keep a spare pouch or something. Oh yeah, my comment earlier about cooking on the beach at sunset does not need to be at an outpost. It can be any beach. There are camps around the different islands. So go ahead. Explore. I figure the kids are going to get on the Xbox pretty soon here. So my time of playing by myself may be close to an end. So it's got 5 fireworks in it. That's it. We're just gonna fill it up. Just a little bit more. Wow. I doubled it. Okay. I'm impressed. Ish. Not. This is one of those old habits that never dies. It's emptying the rowboat between each use. Or nearly emptying the rowboat. This treasure chest is still empty, I think. Nope, that's the one that has stuff in it.
Well, you got a backpack thing, and it's only got so many slots, it makes sense to dump everything.
I'm emptying the rowboat, not a backpack. And we've got 2 ammo chests. We're going to keep one on the rowboat. We're going to keep one up by the helm. Alright. Where's that shiny off in the distance? I think it's just ammo, but we're gonna find out. Another cup. I can live with that. So it's kind of interesting. There's shipwrecks all throughout the Sea of Thieves. Some of them have stories. Others, like this one, don't seem to. We can kind of make up our own stories with it, but I'm waiting to see what the company comes up with. Another cup. So, now we have a set of 2 cups, a mysterious vessel, and a skull. Not the most lucrative run so far, but that's okay. I'm not on any major quests right now, just these little side quests. That's Mermaid's Hideaway, and what's this one? 3 islands, 2 of them big, 1 small. That's one destination. No? There it is, Salty Sands. Oh, just the other side of Smuggler's Bay. Let's head there first. Directly behind us. Not that. This. That puts us right in line with that Skelly ship patrolling the Sea of Thieves. Do I really want to mess with them? What direction are they pointed at right now? They're going to our right. I'm going to aim just a wee bit to the left. Go up around Smuggler's Bay. And honestly, the patrol craft like that would make sense if they were Grand Maritime. Or if, you know, you come across a captain and it turns out to be a Grand Maritime captain. Wouldn't that be something? So a little bit of northeast. Looks like our sails go this way. And we're being Skelly shipped. Yeah. And a Megalodon. They must really think I'm rich. Oh, well, that's the end of the skelly ship. Really? Meg, you're asking for it. Come on. You just have to take a bite out of me, don't you? Because a skelly ship that I sunk wasn't enough. Come on, Mickey, keep up. There you go. Now that I'm out of shot. Rotten fish. Man. Megalodon has it in for me. And the same holes come up. And somehow the Xboxes dropped me from my own party. Great. Where are you going, Meg? Ow. Relentless fish. There's something better than a banana. And I get thrown off my own ship by a stupid shark. Here, fish, have your ocean back. It doesn't need to be on my boat. And he killed me. From full health, he killed me. On the 4th attack. Really? Because a rotten fish got me. Come on, game. Load already. I want to fix the boat. Obviously needs it again. The fish won't leave me alone. I'm not even carrying anything that valuable. Go away, fish. Ah! Foiled his attack. And that's the end of that fish. I'll wait for this stuff, and then go and get that stuff. It's been a while since I vanquished a Megalodon, so that works out. Turn this slightly to the left. Had to have both attack at once. Couldn't just have one. And a storm come up. You know what? Never mind the fish stuff. I want the boat stuff. Now it comes up. It'll sit. Oh, come on. Star Trek. No treasure, just the supplies. Thanks a lot, fish. Where was that fish stuff? Where were we going? We're going past Smuggler's Bay. That's where we're going. Never mind the fish. dead rowboat decoration. Smuggler's Bay is a very nice island. Maybe not in the rain. But be careful parking in the bay, as there's a cannon that watches over. You know what? There's that skelly ship again. The last thing I need to do is deal with him in the rain. And that was supplies and a treasure that I missed. Ah well. Life goes on. I'm not greedy enough to go back for it. That's just when that galleon will roll up on me. Murphy's Law. Oh, Pirate's Law, but you get the idea. Am I seeing things, or is that ship headed dead for us? No, she's got her back to me. Good. They're less likely to see me if they've got their back to me. Northern Island, a couple of spots. Northern Island, Eastern Beach, here we are. Red Jed's treasure. Okay, right in the middle of the green. Aha! Can't hide it from me. Red Jed's other treasure. Oop, that one's all filled up. Well, we got quite the tea set going. And a skull. Let's head south. Is that just a regular skelly, or is that a captain? That is a captain. I could have put pot shots into him. Captain's guarding his treasures. And that ship is headed this way. They heard me mention that they were turned the wrong way. Nuts. Maybe they're coming back for their captain. His orders, his gold, and his salary. Adjustable speed of not putting the sail all the way down gives me more power than that ship. Because she runs 1 speed. Quick. And I can turn sharper, and then I can get away. Clear the rock, drop the sail, and away we go. The ship is watching over us, I'm convinced of that. You know what? Due south of us is that storm again. I don't really relish going through the storm. Ship is just sitting there now. Bye. See you later, Skellies. Where's the rock we hit? Like I said before, they send ships like that after the richest ship on the seas. Well, right now I'm the only ship on the seas. So of course I'm the richest. But unless that patrol craft actually actively starts seeking us, I'm not worried about it. I'm worried about it. They're actively seeking us. Good luck, Pally. I know the galleons well enough to know that they're not going to catch me. Well. That's another sunset down. Nope, we're not stopping here. Well, I'd say I've left them in the dust, but I know better than that. I only have the 2 quests left, and I have to go back to that island to get it. If I so choose to. I could confuse the skellies and double back, but I'm not gonna. Could always just roll right up next to them and sink them too, but I'm not gonna do that either necessarily. Missed. Life goes on. Pedometer? Seemed to be relatively safe. We just defeated the Megalodon. We sank the skelly ship that popped up on us. We've got a patrol craft that's back there in the distance. Still visible back there. Not something I have to actively worry about unless they come up on us. Okay. What do we have over there? That's that sea fortress. Not worried about it either. Does mean we're getting closer to the Red Sea and need to turn slightly more to south. That's our gauge for that. Landmark navigation. Now, in case you're wondering, I'll double check my navs. Pretty sure I'm right on that score. Okay. Well, I guess we got some mileage. The southwest. You know something? I'm close to done with some mileage for the merchants. So we're gonna set up a simple cargo run. Not gonna complete it right now. We're just after the mileage. I should have thought of it sooner. There's our island off to the right. Hard to starboard. I don't want the western half of that island whatsoever at all. It's got a cannon covering it. I mean the eastern half. We want to go west. Do this island, I'll park on the west or I'll park on the south side. Keep away from the cannon. Typically, that way if a player rolls up on us from the east, they get shot at, and I get an early warning system. I actually had an adventure where I had to kill Briggsy on this island. It worked out. Found a nice little canyon I'll show you here. I lined it with what I affectionately call Briggsy bombs, namely gunpowder kegs. Put one right down the middle, hit the one right down the middle, and blew her to pieces. When the skeleton. More ammo crate. You know what? Before we go back to the ship, we gotta make use of this. Hello, statue. You've met your match. Didn't need it. Okay. Beach south of the little island. Beach further east. On the show. We just take some pot shots. Target practice is always good. Well, good morning. Nope. Well, good morning. You there?
Yeah.
How you doing? I'm just finishing up that Xbox quest on Sea of Thieves. We wanted a certain amount of time spent. Get the cosmetics and Xbox, Microsoft points.
I see.
So, ran myself a nice tall tale, and we take care of some other stuff. Go from there.
Sounds like you got a plan.
Nah, just kind of winging it, but yeah, sort of. Also digging up other people's treasures. So players can bury treasures, and this is how you dig them up.
Yeah.
And patch off to the east.
I'm just
I hear it.
playing the game.
So I get popped by a shark, I can pick that one off too. So much for keeping dry powder. Ah, Skelly.
Yeah, I'm just trying to finish out my game before they take off Game Pass.
Oh. Which game?
Oh, they haven't announced it yet that it's coming off yet, so. Does that make sense?
You slightly.
I just know they normally take it off,
At the worst times.
oh, they normally take it off, after the following.
Two big rocks.
They normally take it off right after the finish of the next season.
Yeah. I hate X marks maps. Sometimes. That's the two rocks. There's a rock south of that. Yeah, that's the rock south of it. I think I have to go back to the ship now. Check up on it.
But that's the way it is. Yeah, I've got you over on the other computer.
That works.
So I can't see any of your chat or anything.
But you can't see gameplay, huh?
But the gameplay's going on.
Alright, well, we're gonna shut out the storm for a minute. I'm annoyed they keep sending the storm after me like this. It's the third time I've seen it today. A couple weeks ago I was running a stream and hit the same storm 5 times because it just kept going around in a circle in the area I needed. It's like, why? Why do you need to have a storm where I am all the time? I don't want to play in a storm. I don't know, I might have it open in a window.
So I'm up 2-0. And one player is 1 goal away from a hat trick.
Nice.
For those who don't know, I'm playing NHL 23.
Not worried about catching a stormfish, just try and catch any old fish, kill time. Waiting for the storm to go away.
So yeah, I'm at the final minute of the period. But for those of you who don't know hockey, 3 goals by 1 player is a hat trick.
Kind of like 3 strikes as a turkey in bowling.
Yeah.
Of course, 3 strikes in baseball, and they just call the batter a turkey. Come here, my sunny little friend. You're getting cooked and eaten. No, you're not, because I'm full of food in the pocket. You get boiled in a bucket. How about that?
Not only is it a hat trick, it's a natural. Natural hat trick is 3 in a row.
Nice. All with the same guy.
Yep. That's the only way it's a hat trick, is if it's with the same player.
Cooked fish to perfection. Beautiful. Hey, who ordered the waterbed? Come on. Go away, Storm. You've been running long enough. And I had enough of you.
But I play a very 90s style hockey.
That bloody.
But yeah. I try to push for the heavier hits, because if you just hit the players in the game, they give up.
Well, of course, they don't want to get hurt. So they'd rather give up than get hurt.
Gosh.
They give us spots to sit on the ship, so why not?
Eventually, if you put enough pucks on the net, one will get through. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember the movie The Mighty Ducks 3.
Vaguely, but it's been a very long time since I saw Mighty Ducks anything.
It was the whole clear the trash. Keep putting stuff in front of the goal. Just shoot it. Get the rebounds. The more you shoot, the more it comes off. The more you shoot, the more likely one is to go in.
Yep. Increase the chances. Especially if you aim it nicely. Well, Storm's still going outside for a minute. I'm gonna grab something to drink in the real world. She was looking out the door and now she's not, because you said something. Oh, pardon. Nah, that's not possible. It's all your fault.
God! You know the same guy who had the hat trick earlier?
Is he going for a triple hat trick?
No,
That
he just
existed?
got a fourth goal.
I'd say you got a star goal scorer. Whatever they call him.
Yeah. Well, he's one of my star players.
So what you gotta do is find your weakest character on there and get him to score goals.
I already do that.
Make sure he's hitting against the strongest goalie.
Nah. All the
Okay, Storm's
goalies
over.
are about the same.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm being phantom attacked. The rotten bums think they're gonna get away with something.
But I will say this much. Oh, I got called for hooking.
And that patrol craft is over there now. I may end up just having to fight that thing.
We'll just do this.
Okay, that's where we're at, is that little spot with the rock and the tree.
What's funny is who they
West of
hit
it.
would have thrown hands. They smashed 2 of my players. I got
Gosh,
2
that
guys.
dirt patch.
I got 2 guys in the box.
Penalty box?
Yep. 2 guys in the sin bin.
Oh, come on, I have to accidentally get it eventually here.
One was one's a 5-minute major, the other one's a 2-minute minor.
Give it time. That's 2 pathways to go back out to the waterway. With a green in the middle. That's what I'm after. No. Just worms. Really, game?
That's not how they're supposed to do that. They are not supposed to let me score when I have less players on the ice.
You must be playing on an easy mode or something. North of a Skinny Rock. That's a Skinny Rock, sort of.
Well, I do play it on easy. It's because playing any harder, I'm just not that great.
There's
Really?
the Skinny Rock? Yeah, there's the Skinny Rock. Looking
The refs are
north.
playing for the other team, I guess.
No, you've scored a lot, so yes. All of a sudden they're gonna start worrying about you. A little bit northeast. That was annoying. That's all they are is annoying. There's that Skinny Rock again. Looking to the north, a little bit northeast. North of a tree and next to a tree to the east. Okay. See, now that's right where I would have put it. Right next to a bush, so it'd be hidden.
I was trying to pop the bottle.
Pop the bottle.
Yeah.
Give up on that one. I'll go up there.
So goaltenders they've got their water bottle on the back of the net
Yeah.
or on top of the net. So trying to put the puck into the net to pop the water bottle off the net. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. There. Now if I get in range of this cannon and there's a guy up here to shoot at me, he's getting a surprise. Kaboom. I'm not terrible now, am I?
Nope.
Okay, I went too far. It's the other side of the bridge. The bridge, hang the left.
But I don't have any of my fighters out there right now. Well, Kale, but that one
Let me
should not
guess,
have
your
gone
goalie
in.
shot one. Let me guess, your goalie got one in from the other side of the ice.
No.
No? Not quite that bad a goalie on the other team, huh?
No, one of my players just took the puck and shuffled it into the net.
Shuffled it. Just kick it back and forth on the stick. There's an intersection just west of the X. Here's the intersection. There's that one.
So yeah, how long do I have left in this game? About 5 minutes.
Alrighty. Yeah, I have
It
two
says
X
there's-
marks yet to find, one here and one on another island.
It says there's almost 15 minutes left, but it's not. It's got time dilation.
Yeah. Now back to finding that one I can't find. Okay, that's two big rocks on the beach. Two big rocks by the beach. Due east by southeast. That way. No. Not in the same pad as the rocks. The next pad.
Wow, really?
A wide path. Curves around. That's the 2 rocks. Curves around. Should be right in here. There it is. Great Hoard Clifford's treasure. Oh, you can't keep the bronze secret keeper from me. I found your secret, Tally. If I had chicken coops, I'd be collecting chickens.
Yeah.
Just to sell them for the fun of it. So that'll all go to the gold hoarder. That all goes to the gold hoarder. This one goes to gold hoarder and order of souls. Yeah. And then I've got jewels. Where's the storm? Nowhere near me. Good. He moved on. Finally.
Oh, I did a loose fucking deke and had one of my other players pick it up and scored.
Yeah, I love when that stuff works.
And I mean, that guy's only scored 5 goals in the off season.
Total?
In the off season.
Ouch. Well, there's a shipwreck, but I'm already being plagued by monsters and ships and stuff. I'm not gonna worry about a shipwreck.
I've got guys who have like 20 goals in the off season.
Nice. Well, then that must be your weakest player. He's the guy to use to score a bunch of goals. Really embarrass the crap out of the NPC goalie. And in case anybody's wondering and not hearing Sid for some reason, he's playing NHL 23. Right?
Yep.
Oh, and this is from a retailer's point of view. If you're getting the games, you know, the sports games like that, I recommend the digital copy, which I very rarely would recommend a digital copy of any game. But when it comes to sports games, I recommend the digital copy, as trading in a physical copy is near worthless.
You know what?
Any sports title.
Truthfully, I do a digital copy on everything now.
Yeah, even with a Series X.
Yeah.
That's what I'm rocking, it's a Series X, but the last time I saw somebody trade in a sports game, it was, oh gosh, quite a few years ago. It was MLB The Show 14? Only reason it's memorable is because the guy behind the desk looked the customer in the eye and goes, "You get 1 penny for that game." He bought it brand new for $60.
See, and I'm not even paying for this game. This is a Game Pass game.
The guy goes, "You gotta be joking me. That's not worth bothering to turn it in." That's not worth the disc it's printed on. He turned on his heel and left the 6 games he was going to buy right there on the desk. All at $60. So, if any game developers are out there listening to this, that's the moral of the story right there. Pure numbers, buddy. Pure numbers. Sports games have no value. The only one that I saw that came up worse than that was when Black Ops 3 first came out. Somebody traded in a copy of Black Ops 2, they got $5. So the Call of Duty games, they produced so many copies of it all at once because they expected it to sell that well.
And it did.
It did. They could devalue it that badly for trade-in.
Call of Duty is a cult following. If that makes any idea.
That makes sense to me. I would greatly agree with that sentiment. It is a cult following.
Not broken. So I know that you know that you got.
Alright, I'm opening up Star Trek.
Alright, let me turn in what I've got on board here, and then I'll switch over to Star Trek. So, for those watching the stream, I'm going to turn in my treasures. If you watch it on YouTube, you know the same thing is true. The video's about over with. Hope you're having a good day. I mean, I don't have a really big closing statement thing that I do most of the time. But like, subscribe, share, follow, all the social stuff. I'm gonna work on remembering to encourage people to do so throughout the video more, but to be honest, I don't like being bugged about that during the video, so I try to do it toward the end of my videos. If that makes sense to anybody, great. I'm coming back with this box. Got that many little treasures on board.
Well, you talked about creating characters and only playing them with each other from one of the other factions.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay. I have to delete somebody in order to do it, so that'll take me a minute. And then if someone like Squibs gets on the game again and joins us on that faction, we have a slightly higher rank than him, but not something major.
Yeah.
Now the question stands, do you want me to set up the characters with plenty of stuff, or set them up brand new green?
Green.
I mean, because I could set them up with, like, you know, level 2 rare stuff.
No.
Very rare stuff.
No, we'll just go at it what we have.
Okay.
We'll just do it as this way.
So what are you feeling? Klingons? Romulan?
Dominion.
Dominion? Okay. Dominion, you start with a level 60 character out of 65, so you only have to level up 5 times.
Oh, no, then. Which one don't you have?
Say that. I have a character on everything. That's how I know this stuff. Literally, I have a character on everything.
You know what? Let's go Romulan.
Romulan? Okay. And then at one point in time, you will pick sides between the Tal Shiar and the New Romulan Republic. I don't know if it really gives you a choice, but then at another point just after that, you're going to pick sides between the Klingons and the Federation as an ally of. Now, if we're allies of the Federation, we can join that fleet that I've got going. And then we have two characters together, so to speak.
Alright. Are we doing... What are you gonna do?
Well, I'll do a Romulan.
Engineering, science, tactical?
I'll throw another engineer. That seems to be my strong suit, is fixing the ships.
I'll hit tactical.
You stick to tactical? Okay.
Yeah.
So, are you going to play the tutorial for the Romulans? I think you have to if you haven't got a character on them yet.
Nope, that's too much.
No. You were digging in the... You're supposed to.
Let's see if I have to.
Should. You never know.
You never know, because it might be you only have to play it on one character.
Well, if you've already had a Romulan before,
No.
then you
I'm
don't have to. But
I'm saying if you've already had it on one... If you've already played it on one type.
the tutorials are different for each character or type. So, like my Federation old generation character had a different tutorial than your next generation character. And they'll have a different tutorial than the guys
But-
from Discovery.
Here's the thing. They're teaching you the same things.
Yes, they are. And they make
That's
you go
why
through
they're-
it for each faction.
That's kind of stupid.
No, because it gives you storyline. That's the chief thing of that.
True.
So, next question is, are we after storyline or are we just after speedrun?
We're just playing. We're just gonna have fun.
Okay. Because I find the storyline to be immersive and fun on that game, but that's me.
I've never been huge on storylines.
My boat's a little blue. All the lights have been turned blue. There's kind of a ghostly look to him. Ooh. That's kind of an eerie look. I like that one. Alright. So I'm going to turn off the stream. Then again, I'm going to pause it long enough to change the name and come back at it. But I am going out of Sea of Thieves. So, I'm going to do some time on Star Trek. And I should have stuff for your Federation character put together now. If you
Yeah.
so desire.